okay, with 500 people in his congregation, lead them astray. So you see the craziness of it, how the people in them churches are mentally unstable. They are mentally unstable in them so-called Christian churches, man. They're out of their mind, man. They don't read the scriptures with understanding, man. The Spirit's not on them for them to understand the scriptures. Okay? They're gonna stay zombified. Least the Most High have mercy on whoever you want to have mercy on and pull them out of there. But the rest of them gonna stay mentally confused and mentally sick and go astray and be destroyed, man. They're gonna stay in that blinded state of mind, man, and not be healed, man. Because you gotta be healed with the word, man. Okay? Through YAHAWAH, man. And you gotta be taught these scriptures, man. You just can't get this on your own, man. You have to be taught. Oh, well, the Most High revealed this to me. Nah, you finna go off. That's exactly what you finna do. You finna go smooth off. Yeah. Most High dealing with me personally, man. I can break this. Nah, you finna go smooth off. Okay? That's what you finna do. End up confusing yourself and confusing somebody else who listens to you. That's exactly what you finna do. Okay? So I read that again now.
This is Romans chapter 5, verse 8. But Yahawah commanded his love toward us.
Toward us, man. Who? The Israelites. Okay? Toward us. They read them scriptures and they'll look at us. He's talking about everybody. Nah, man. See how them fake Christians be adding to the word and be seeing things that's not even in the scriptures. And then they read one or two scriptures and think the whole Bible is like that. You know what I'm saying? It's determined off that one scripture. No, you got to get an understanding of these scriptures, man. You got to understand the history. You got to understand the laws, the history, man. What took place, man. What really truly went on, man. You go into these scriptures and breaking it down, man. You got to understand what's going on, man. The counsel of the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. It is not given to everybody. It's a mystery. Because not everybody got faith. And without faith, it's impossible to please Him. So you're not going to understand the mystery. Okay? If you ain't got faith, you're just going to blurt out any and everything. And it's not going to make no sense whatsoever. But somebody that's unlearned and don't know and understand the mysteries, don't have faith, they're going to be looking at you like you're on the level. You see? Like that bonehead said, why do we come in upside down? And I said, what scripture that? He said, John 3:16. See? But somebody in the world that's of a separate spirit, that's not of YAHAWAH, that's the spirit of the world, they'll say, oh man, that was deep, man. Man, he went in. Man, he went in, right? I ain't never heard nothing like that. That's a ball of confusion, man. You just spewed out magic. Blasphemy. And that right there is James the 3rd chapter, man. He basically cursing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the James the 3rd chapter, man. He said a real cuss word, man. According to the Bible. Which would cause, if somebody listening to him, which would cause people to end up getting bodily harm, because the Most High gonna light them up because of because they're not pleasing him, and they're in that confused mind state. So he basically cursing, man. He basically putting curses on Jake, and he don't know it, and they don't know it because of them lies. Woo, man, 500 people, man. He put curses on. Go ahead, bro.
Romans chapter 5, verse 8. But Yahawah commanded his love toward us, in that while we were yet sinners, the Mashiach died for us.
Now, what is sin? What is the meaning of sin, man?
Good question.
What is the meaning of that? Okay, let's see what the scriptures got to say. What sin is. Matter of fact, one of you guys want to get it. Let's see what sin is, man. As a matter of fact, we're gonna look it up, and we're gonna look up the word sin now in Romans. Got it. I'm gonna look up the definition. We're gonna look up the definition to grab the scripture.
Okay.
Yeah. Got it. The page is sticky. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying, maneuver through the page.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
All right, go ahead and read it for him.
This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 3.
You know, the wind blowing and everything else. Yeah, that's Satan.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah. 1 John chapter 3, verse 3. And every man that had this hope in him purified himself,
Go ahead.
even as he is pure. Oh, I need verse 4 here. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So there you go. Sin is transgression of the law, man. That's what it is, man. Okay, and when you read Romans 5 and 8, we're looking up the word sinner. Well, it's just saying, the note to sinner. It's just basically saying sinner. You know what I'm saying? It ain't giving you no. It's just dealing with sin. But we know what sin is. Listen, to mystery. Well, I went a little bit deeper. I can read this one. Hamatano in his strong G 26:4 Hamatano, and it says to be without a share in, to miss the mark, to error, be mistaken. So yeah, so when you sin, you in error. Okay, you in error of transgressing the law. Okay? So a sinner is a person in error transgressing the law. So read what sin is. What I did was I went to the next root of it. See, I didn't read the first one. I went to the next root of it. Okay? And a sinner is somebody that's in error of the law, which transgressing the law. So read that in
1 John.
Yeah, 1 John 3. Transgression 3 and 4.
Okay, this is 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Yeah, so you in error. A person that's a sinner, they transgress the law. Okay? So when you go look up transgress in the etymology online, you're going over and beyond. So you're going over and beyond the law, so you're in error, man. That's what a sinner is. They in error. Okay? And the only people got the law which you should know by now, okay, are the Israelites. No other nation got the laws, the statutes, laws, and commandments in the Bible, man. No other nation, man. You can't go nowhere in these scriptures and find that this nation outside of the children of Israel got the statutes, laws, and commandments. It's nowhere in there, man. Okay? It's nowhere, man. And then they'll try to say the law is done away with, but you Israelites allow 2/3 of these jakes, okay? 2/3 of these jakes, which are influenced by Esau, to say that about your heritage, man. Saying the law is done away with, man. Okay? This is your heritage, man. Okay? This law was to give us wisdom in the sight of the nations, man. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm gonna read that. This Deuteronomy. If I can remember where it's at. You know, I ain't read it in a long time. I ain't read it in a long time, so this scripture like that, you gotta go back to. Let me see if I can remember. Oh boy. I think it's 4 or 6, something like that. This law was, hold on. Oh, here we go. It's 4. I'm tripping, man. It's 4, man. Sometimes, man, hey, man, you can't remember all these scriptures, man. Sometimes you like, man, I knew it was 4 or 6, one of them, man, but I just couldn't see it. But sometimes you can't remember all of it, man. All right, man, it's been a while since I pulled this scripture out. This is Deuteronomy 4 and 4. But ye that did cleave unto the Lord, your power are alive, every one of you this day. So it's reincarnation, man. Some cleave to Yahawah and some didn't. Okay? But I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. So the word, the law was given to us, okay, the children of Israel, and they'll say the law is done away with, but the Most High spoke to Moses and said, look, people gonna see you with this wisdom and saying, this is a wise nation, man. So why would you tell people the law is done away with when this is wisdom, man, on how to govern yourself, man? Okay? Why wouldn't you, matter of fact, we finna get a law. We finna get a law. Yeah, I found it, but okay. Yeah, I found it. I read it. It was in chapter 4, Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter. But the water for that. But we finna get a law, right? I know we jumping around, but that's how the spirit rolls. We finna go back to Romans. But we finna get a law. Why would you want this law to be done away with? Get Leviticus 23:1. Somebody get Leviticus 23:1.
This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And Yahawah spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of Yahawah, which ye shall proclaim to be holy.
Oh, no, sorry. Deuteronomy 23. Deuteronomy 23. Deuteronomy 23. Let me go over there. I'm sorry, bro. It's Exodus 23:1. Sorry, Exodus 23:1. Sorry. Dang. My mind, man. Getting old, man. My mind, man. Getting old, man. But Exodus 23:1. Why would you want this law to be done away with?
All right, this is Exodus chapter 23, verse 1. Thou shalt not rise a false report.
Yeah, you should not make up a false report, man, on the brethren, man. So, why would you want that law to be done away with to where you can lie on the brother? Okay? That lie can determine your livelihood. It could cause you to live, or it could cause you to be put to death. So why would you want that law to be done away with? Somebody lie on you. That don't make sense to say the law is done away with. So you want the law to be done away with so somebody could just lie on you where they can cause you to live or be put to death. That don't make no sense, man. Whatsoever, man. But that's the law, man. They say the law is done away with. Why would you want that law to be done away with? Because somebody that lies on you could cause you to be put to death or live, man. Go ahead, bro. Now we dealing with this because we was going into what a sinner was and the transgression of the law. And what I did was went to Deuteronomy 4, the 4th chapter, and showed you about the wisdom, which is of the law. Okay? And then we went there to show you, when we went to Exodus 23rd chapter to read about one of the laws, man. And I mentioned that because people would say the law is done away with. That's wisdom, man. Why would you want the wisdom to be done away with? Yeah, to justify their wickedness. But the Most High gonna destroy them anyway. Yeah, no, man. Go ahead, bro.
Put not thy hand with the wicked.
Yeah, put not thy hand with the wicked. What that means is you accusing somebody of something, but that witness, the person, you're accusing of somebody of something, right? But the person that's accusing that person of something, that person they're accusing is not around. So they all came together and said, look, we're just going to trust in what he's saying and not going to examine this person and what he got to say. That's what that's going into. Go ahead.
To be an unrighteous witness.
To be an unrighteous witness. So you got everybody believing in that false witness, but ain't nobody heard what the other guy has to say. Why would you want that law to be done away with? Okay? Everybody just ride with him because he's cool and so everybody know him. But he could be lying. You ain't even went to this other person and said, hey, let's examine this situation as judges, and not just take this person, whatever he's saying for face value, because he's cool with it. He could be lying. And then when you put everybody on trial and you get everybody around and you start questioning, and then you find out, wait a minute, Mike. I thought you said this, but why you ain't saying that when he around now? Why you switching up? See, that's how you get that. That's how you see? Why would you want that law to be done away with? Okay? Because you would catch liars, man. You would catch people in their lives, man. So you want the law that catch people in their lives to be done away with. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
Yeah, because that multitude believing in that false witness. So they all following him to do evil. Okay? They ain't examined their other person's statement and what he got to say. They're just taking whatever that false witness said because they cool with him. Everybody like him. That's wicked as hell, man. Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment.
Yeah. Go ahead, read that again.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment.
Yeah, you shouldn't decline the whole matter. You know what I'm saying? You should hear both. You should hear that person, what he got to say, and this other person who he's accusing, what he got to say. You should not decline to hear the cause of what's going on and why this issue is taking place. You should not decline that, man. You should want to hear it. So they saying the law done away with. They want that to be done away with. Craziness, man. You know what I'm saying? False witness, they'd rather for the false witness to go on with his statement and don't want to have to hear another Israelite statement to find out the truth of what really went on. Oh, we ain't gonna worry about it. We ain't gonna worry about it. We cool with him. We like him. We don't like you. Crazy. What you got, bro? You got something over there? Oh, matter of fact, read that, man.
Okay, I got a precept here. Proverbs chapter 28, verse 4 and 5. They that forsake the law praise the wicked.
See? So, when they saying the law done away with, they want to praise the wicked, right? Go ahead.
But such as keep the law contend with them.
Fight.